Fuck that house now. I'm back. To the top, I'ma make it. Niggas just can't take it. To the top, I'ma make 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 it.
We back. Oh man, it's not how I wanted to start this season off.
I need to take a hit, man.
It's not how I wanted to start the season off, y'all. This is bad. We back. It's Nest Kingdom. Shout out everybody in the chat. Nest Nation checking in. Worldwide, Philippines, Australia, UK. Everybody that's checking in right now. Tough loss. But it's only one game, so we don't gotta panic. It's not panic time, but it's just disappointing to see how we looked against the Bucks tonight, and it's just disappointing. I'm gonna do some shout outs, and then I'm gonna give a quick take, and then I'll let my guys sing Ray's Chubbs, cook up. Shout out Salam, New York City, what's up? Pascal, hey, yep, first game. Nest Nation, yeah, terrible game, yeah. Yo, Brooklyn Nest 11, hey, what's up? The Real Parody, yeah, what's up, yo? Bubsy, yo, what's good? Daily Dose, you're who else is in here? Shout out in there. Make sure you guys hit that like button. The Duke of Quail, what's good, bro? Isaac, hey, what's up, Isaac? Vince C101, that was horrible. Yeah, it was. What up, King? Yeah, it was good. Who else is in here? And the Real Royal was good. Harden's the GOAT. Of course, the Real Royal would say that. Of course, the Real Royal would say that. Now, quick take of this game, and the Bucks just they had the continuity. They look like they played together for a long time, and that's true because they had the same players. We look like we haven't even met. The Nets look like we haven't even met each other in this game. Like, that's how bad the continuity, just the chemistry looked, and the Bucks chemistry was just on point tonight. And then you're looking at the stats, they dominated us on the rebounds, 54 rebounds to 44. Points in the paint, 42 points to 34. Turnovers, oh my God, turnovers, 13 turnovers, 8. And then the Bucks had 22 points off turnovers? Oh no, the Nets 22 points off turnovers. I'm sorry. 22 points off turnovers. So that's how much the Bucks were just turnover after turnover. The Bucks was just getting the ball, Giannis transition. You know what I'm saying? And with turnovers and rebounding, that's something that just continues to haunt us. Last season it haunted us, and it's haunting us this first game. It's like we can't get that bad juju away, and I don't know what's going on. And then before we even start off, I'm gonna start with the coaching first. The coaching, we have to talk about the coaching. So Nash, right? This man Nash, it really looked like Nash looked at the roster and was like, you go in, you go in, you go in. Like it was no kind of game plan. Even Mike Budenholzer had a game plan tonight. You saw how Mike Budenholzer was switching. He adjusted. He was making the rotations, putting, and Steve Nash just was like, yeah, you go in. James Johnson, go in. Yeah. Let me take Patty Mills out, even though he just made 4 threes in a row. Yeah. Patty Mills, you sit, and I'm gonna put Javon Carter in. Like, it's just, I don't know what Nash was doing. I really don't know where he was going. I'm assuming this was a feel-out game. The Nash made it seem like it was a feel-out game because he pulled the starters in the fourth quarter. We're down, 13 points? That's not really a blowout. You can still come back in 4 minutes, 13 points. That's not a blowout, but he was just like, I'm done. Like, did this game mean anything to Nash? That's what I'm trying to, figure out in my head. Because he coached like this he was coaching like it didn't matter. Basically, he was coaching like it didn't matter. But yeah, same. There's so much things we got to get to. This is I can't even comprehend this. I can't even
I had to take a deep breath, right? Because all day, I'm not gonna lie, dude, I felt good all day. I really felt good about this game all day. And within the first 7 minutes, it all that went out the window. I know it's okay, right? I am taking a deep breath. I'm trying to get back to the center, right? I know it's the first game. I'm not gonna go to the old tired reasons why we lost. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like just start. Oh, it's his fault. It's his fault. I mean,
Yeah.
it's obvious that we have a lot of new players on this
Yeah.
team,
It was
and
very, very obvious, bro.
it was very, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was still obvious. They're still trying to figure out how each person plays. I think we are starting to see who are the guys we would like to be
Right.
out there more. And I'll just throw Patty Mills' name out there. I hope that dude takes a leapfrog over a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right. But like you said, for me, the biggest thing was the coaching. It felt like
Yeah.
with the guys tonight that they chose to play. And I will say this: I did read something. I wish I had it. I should have saved it.
Because this
But I
game was
did.
winnable, bro.
It
Like I
was
said, it was
winnable. It
like we
was.
cut it to all right. We were getting killed in the first quarter. We cut it to 10 in the second quarter when we made that big
7.
run. Cut it to 7 at the half. Third quarter, I think the Bucks made a little run. Then we cut it down again in the third quarter. So it's like we were still there every step of the way. It's just I don't know.
And what killed it for us was the rebounds, the turnovers, all at the wrong time. We couldn't get an offensive rebound for our life. And part of it was every time we did make, I mean, part of it was the Bucks are a unit and they weren't missing and they were playing well together.
They were
and their coach, their coach, like, so you can't go play the Bucks with a half-assed attempt on a team for whatever the reason, whether players are not playing, like it's a player's fault, whether it's the coach. Like you cannot play the Bucks team when they're on at home with a half-assed attempt and and expect to win.
They played like they want. They played like they want to make a statement, and we didn't. We didn't play like we were ready. First of all, it looked like we weren't even ready to play. Second, and then looked like we had the like just the Bucks like were just angry. They played kind of angry and kind of like, yo, the Nets are supposed to be the favorites. No, we're the, you know what I'm saying? Like they played, we looked confused, and I don't know.
And the last thing I'll say, because like you said, we're gonna break this down through the whole thing. I could say a ton of stuff, but like at the same time, and this is not a bag on KD, so don't everybody, oh my God, you're saying KD. No, KD was 2 for 7 all the way until the second quarter, with like maybe 5 minutes left in the second quarter. So that should tell you too, already right there. Arguably, your best player on your team is not playing well, and he doesn't heat up till like the last few minutes of the second quarter, which gets us to that 7. You know what I'm saying? So just overall, the game was players, the calling of the plays, Nash's choice of players. Like he literally just put names in a hat and just picked them out.
Yo, it literally looked like that, bro. I'm like, where did James Johnson come from? 22 minutes from James Johnson? Why?
Listen, James Johnson, Bloodsport. James Johnson, no, I don't. I'm just going to come out and say
sideburns.
Yeah, the best thing about him is his sideburns. That was it. Like, I like Bloodsport, but listen, Bloodsport is not going to move the needle for us. Like, basically, you're going to watch Bloodsport run up and down the court all year just to collect money. I mean, it literally. I would have much rather keep Nsiku or K-Cock for that, but at the end of the day, you're telling me Millsap got 5 minutes and James Johnson ran up and down the court for 20 some odd minutes just to score 8 points.
I think you said 0 points, 0 rebound. I think he had 1 point in the last minute in the game to do a shot.
But anyways, I'll shut up. Rage, Chubbs, I don't know which one of y'all want to go.
I have a. All right, I'm gonna try to break this shit from like beginning to end because there's a lot I did not like in this game. Number one, let's get the easiest one to pick out the way. James Johnson's haircut was fucking terrible. I don't know what he.
That was.
I don't know what he thought with the mud chops that looked like broken triangles, and then he had this. Nah, that was terrible.
That was very
but
bad.
nah, jokes aside, the gate. We look like we didn't have no game plan coming into this game. The first 7 minutes, it was just like Harden ISO, then KD ISO, then Blake you ISO, and Joe just you run around and do something. Like the Bucks when they came in, they had a plan, it was working. We didn't, and we looked terrible.
Yeah,
just the sloppiness, the not knowing where everybody is. Like the easiest kindergarten mistakes we were making didn't make sense. Blake Griffin got a defensive rebound and made a full court run to an open layup and did a legally blind behind the back pass to nobody. Literally nobody.
Legally
He was
blind.
open. He beat Lopez off, and he was open for a layup. But he chose to do a behind the back pass for what?
Yeah, makes no sense.
And it's the effort. It's the effort.
Yeah.
With Claxton in that either first or second quarter,
Mm.
he lost his. He fell to the ground on the offensive side, and the Bucks went on the fast break, and Claxton literally jogged back. Now I understand this is his first time starting.
Right.
He is young. We basically threw him to the biggest fire pit with Giannis. That is unacceptable. If you are a bench piece or the starting or even in the G League, that is unacceptable to jog back for the fast break to result in an open three. That is unacceptable. On top of that, the rotations were terrible. Like when we saw the starting lineup, we're like, okay, it's something different. It's not a typical Nash starting lineup. We moved Blake to the 4. We started Claxton, Joe at the 2, KD. Like this is a good lineup.
Yeah.
But when the bench pieces start rotating in, and it's like James Johnson gets 22 minutes versus Paul Millsap, that in the preseason had 2 games where he got a double-double, played 5 minutes. One of your best rebounders only played 5 minutes. DeAndre Bembry in the whole preseason was one of our best defenders. Literally paid one of the best defenders on the team leading up to this game. Doesn't even play until the fourth quarter. Bruce Brown, who we all know is a good defender, doesn't even get in until the fourth quarter. On top of that, we see the same bullshit we've been seeing since last year. Why were we switching everything? We see Harden on Brook Lopez, Blake on Middleton. Who else? Joe
the
on
switching was
Norwalk.
terrible. We did great switching in the preseason, and then it just disappeared tonight.
How do we communicate when to switch, when not to switch in the preseason, but in the regular season we're literally just switching everything with no type of responsibility or sense of security that this is going to be a good matchup when we switch?
Hold on, let me read the super chat. Shout out Jay in the Go. He said, I just want to say people slandering Harden, keep that same energy all season. And Harden is a god. Put some respect on his name, GOAT status. Oh my God. Here we go with the Harden fans. Well, Harden was not a god tonight. He was not. He was definitely not a god tonight. He was definitely not
a few things. And it's like, why did we get Steve Clifford? Because last time I thought he was going to be a consultant and we thought we would have a better defense. But it's just like nothing has changed. Literally, it was like we came out as the same team from last year with no one guarding the paint. We're switching everything. Everyone's making kindergarten-ass mistakes. And it's like, granted, we can all say we need Kyrie. We don't need Kyrie for this game, bruh. We still have Kevin Durant. And James Harden.
I don't want to go into that.
It is we can compete with a lot of teams without Kyrie. And it's just like, if we can just get our shit together, it will look way smoother. But right now, it's looking really rough. Really rough. And that's what I'm gonna end.
I would agree with you. I don't, like you said, I don't want to go into Kyrie, but like today is a game that we could have used Kyrie. Most of the games we will play this season, we won't really need.
You can say that about every game, though.
Yeah,
bro.
But no, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say every game. I'm just saying.
I'm saying like you could say we need Kyrie for every game, but I'm just saying like this game was. The reason I don't want to talk about Kyrie is because like this game was winnable. Like we don't.
If we had a game plan,
Kyrie's absence, yes, it's very. We all know Kyrie's absence. We all know we love Kyrie, and his absence is felt. But we could have still won this game. It was still like I'm talking about. There's basketball reasons why we lost this game. You know what I'm saying? The rebounds, we couldn't get rebounds. The turnovers. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't even make free throws. We couldn't even make free throws today. Do you know what the free throws were today?
Well, I did notice Clax can't shoot.
As a team, we shot 13 for 23 from the free throw line. We couldn't make free throws. Like, come on. So it's like all that going in and putting that all together. If we fix that, we could have still won this game. You know what I'm saying? And with all that, we're still down 13 with 4 minutes left. That's not really a blowout. You know, that's not. I've seen teams come back from that. Hundreds of times.
They lost Holiday, and we still couldn't.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah, so it's like you really. I don't want to use the Kyrie excuse, bro. That Kyrie excuse is whack. You know what I'm saying? It's whack to use that, bro.
And
they didn't have Drew Holiday. They didn't have Bobby Portis. They didn't have who else was out? Dante DiVincenzo. They didn't have a lot of people on there. They were injury riddled, that Bucks team.
Yeah, and so, one more thing before Rage gives. Games like this is a game of who makes the least mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like AJ, you say this is a game of runs. This is also a game of who can make the least mistakes and who can play cleaner.
Yeah.
How many turnovers did Harden have alone? 5.
4.
The Bucks in the second half, I believe, leading up to the second half, only had 5 turnovers altogether.
We had a total.
Good point, bro. That's a great point.
Total of 12 turnovers, and they had a total of 7 turnovers.
The thing with basketball, if you can play clean and don't lose the ball, you play the best basketball. And the Bucks played the best basketball tonight. Literally, and we need to get better. We need to play cleaner. There's no reason we should make these kindergarten-ass mistakes. Like, I was in shock when Blake Griffin passed out of an open layup.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
that really had me stunned.
Joe Harris too. Joe Harris was in his head though, until the second quarter. Then he was like, okay, I'm Joe Harris. I can shoot. And I think he started. He woke up.
Joe Harris was 3 for 5 from 3.
I remember I think he passed up a 3. He was playing real shaky, turning over the ball. He was playing real shaky the first half. The second half, he kind of started hitting some threes. But even Joe Harris,
I'm beginning to think the Bucks are just Joe's kryptonite. I think that's I think honestly, I really after watching it literally, because I really wanted to see his, I really paid attention to his.
There's 2 people that Nets Twitter.
How he carried his body. What's that?
I was gonna say there's 2 people Nets Twitter was trashing. Joe Harris and Nicholas Claxton. Basically that's who Nets Twitter was blaming for the loss. Joe Harris and Nicholas Claxton. I saw no blame.
It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that.
Yeah. And I'm like,
people want to place it on either of those 2 guys and say that's why we lost. Then you don't understand basketball and you weren't watching all the other horrendous things we did as a team as a whole.
Exactly.
But I just literally think the Bucks are Joe's kryptonite, because when you watch him, he looks like I've never seen him second guess himself like he does when he plays against the Bucks.
Yeah, he looks like exactly. That's how he looked. He looked like he second guessed himself and didn't trust himself. I'm like, bro, just shoot the ball.
And LaMarcus didn't have a great game either. I mean, he was 0 for 2 from the
outside
field
of
goal.
Patty. No one had
1
a good
for
game.
4. Javon Carter was 0 for 3. James Johnson was 0 for 2. Blake Griffin 2 for 5. Nick Claxton 6 for 9. Joe Harris 3 for 9. James Harden was 6 for 16. So if you look at all those, the only guy that literally had the perfect game, or a game that you could say literally showed up to play, was Patty Mills. Fucking 7.
Shout out to Patty Mills, man. What a game for Patty.
7 for 11.
He snapped.
Shout out to everybody in Australia on the check-in. Everybody, all the Nets Nation Aussies.
Patty is the only player you could say literally played a good game tonight. Now, I know people are like, oh, well, Kevin Durant had 32 points, but there was still a lot going on that I know it's weird to say Kevin Durant didn't have a good game at 32, but the games Kevin Durant can have, this is not a game. Do you know what I'm saying? It's weird to say that. This was not a Kevin Durant game, even though he had those points. Harden still came in with 20, but big assists. He did have 8 rebounds. Harden was doing a lot of other things other than just scoring. So I kind of give him that a little bit, but all around it was
And a lot of people in the comments, I see a lot of people comments talking about Claxton, and it's I'm not shielding Claxton. Claxton, you guys, what were you guys expecting? You guys were expecting Claxton to lock down Giannis? Is that what y'all were expecting? He can't guard Giannis. Okay, the whole league can't guard Giannis. So it's what were y'all expecting Claxton to do? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he had his moments. Yes, he fumbled the ball. Yes, he had the turnovers. Chubbs mentioned he didn't get back on defense, but he had other good moments too. He had other good moments where he got and ones. He was getting, getting some lobs from Harden. He had 8 rebounds. So it's like, it's y'all are expecting. I don't know what y'all were expecting Claxton to have, like 30 and 20 rebounds. Are y'all expecting Claxton to do 30 and 20? It's his third year in the league.
Numbers were 6 for 9. He doesn't know how to shoot free throws. He needs to work on that.
Yeah, his free throws
he
are bad.
had 7 rebounds.
Yeah.
And he had no steals, no assists, no turnovers. He had 3 personal fouls. I think it was more of like, we talked about this earlier. I think with Claxton, it was more just like not being in the right place at the right time kind of thing. It kind of felt like he had a tall order to deal with Brook Lopez and Giannis. So,
but Blake was supposed to guard Giannis. Steve Nash put Claxton in a bad position. He put Claxton on the island. Claxton's not even supposed to guard Giannis. You're supposed to be Blake or Paul Millsap. We were supposed to have Blake and Paul Millsap guarding Giannis. Nash didn't do that. He was like, Claxton guarding him, and Claxton, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, is that Claxton's fault for doing that, or is that, like, you know what I'm saying?
But I mean, people are arguing. It's like, you take LaMarcus. LaMarcus was in there for damn near 16 minutes and didn't do
That's what I'm saying.
A damn thing. So it's like,
so it's like, what did LaMarcus do? That Claxton, like I'm saying, like LaMarcus got in, and what happened?
Would you want us to start Blake Griffin? I mean, like, because that's what people were saying. It's like, dude, why would you? Do you want Blake Griffin? Like, arguably, you should have seen more Paul Millsap. We'll say that right off the bat.
Yeah.
Over James Johnson would have been a lot more highly effective, I think. Would that have changed some of the makeup? Possibly, but I mean, again, this is another one of those teams where it's like you're dealing with Brook Lopez. Like, say what you want about that guy. But he is a solid center. He's changed his game. He can still play inside. He can play outside. Yeah. He still hustles. You saw him multiple times hustling down the court, definitely getting in people's face. And then you have to deal with Giannis on top of that. I don't care. LaMarcus, James Johnson, Nick Claxton, Blake Griffin, Paul Millsap, you are probably not going to have a great game against their interior. You're just not. Like, it is going to look ugly all the time against those guys, especially down low. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let me read some comments. Everybody just saying we're not trading. We're not trading Clax. Everybody gotta chill, bro. You guys, that's what I hate about Nest.
Yeah, like
y'all overrated. This is one game. Jesus Christ.
Like, Claxton has some
one game out of. You know how many games we have? We have 82 games.
Yeah.
Y'all talking about trade Clax the first game of the season.
Claxton has some holes in his games and things he has to work on. Yes.
Yeah. He has some bad moments and he has some good moments today.
Yes, but he's not trash. Yeah, he is not trash. He's not going anywhere. Because imagine if you trade him, then we're back to square one.
Yeah, like I said, he had good moments today. We can all agree he had good moments today, and he had bad moments. It's not like, he was, like I said, it's the first game of the year. Y'all gotta relax. Y'all gotta chill. It's the first game of the season.
And for the people that were screaming for Shannon Sharp, I mean not Shannon Sharp, J-Ron Sharp. Sharp was out with, like, his second toe was injured, and that's why he wasn't even. Not to say that he would have come in. But a lot of people were like, "Where's Sharp? Where's Sharp?" Well, Sharp had an injured toe, so he wasn't even going to play tonight, anyways.
But what was he going to do? What was he going to do? Let's not. No, I'm not. I'm trying not.
What is he?
What was Sharp going to do?
Did you give your breakdown? I didn't even think of it.
What was Sharp going to do today?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Hey, Rage, did you give your breakdown? Because I don't think I heard you.
Yeah, go ahead, Rage.
I mean, it's all pretty much been said. I mean, we were all.
But say it anyways.
Everything started out really rocky. Katie wasn't having himself a game, but and what really started was us starting to actually get into rhythm a little bit was Patty Mills and James Harden. James Harden was actually trying to get buckets, and he was doing that. Second half rolls around, he's not taking shots at all. All of his points seem to be in the first half.
That first half, Harden was going crazy, bro. I remember.
Harden was taking step back.
Harden was going crazy.
He was being aggressive. He was being aggressive. Like, that was the Harden we needed to see, and that was the reason why we were actually getting into the game. When Harden was aggressive and actually taking control and taking his shots that he needed to. He should have definitely taken a little bit more shots. And I think all around, Katie didn't have the best game. There was definitely definitely things he could have fixed, especially with some of the shots that weren't going. But it was it's obviously it's the first game. I mean, obviously, KD's not going to just drop 50 the first game. It's the first game, and then obviously everyone besides Patty Mills off the bench played terrible. I mean, you have LaMarcus Aldridge in score. I mean, Paul Millsap played 5 minutes. You got James Johnson playing 20 and Javon Carter playing 19 for a reason I cannot explain. There was no point in James Johnson today at all. Would he have 0 points and 0 rebounds?
Bro, I don't know why he got 21 minutes. Like, I'm like, why is he out?
I don't
and
know.
He's like, it was so random. It was just so random him being out there.
I'd rather have Bruce Brown over Javon Carter, and I'd rather have Bembry over James Johnson. And all I can say is if you're shooting 53% from the free throw line, you're not going to win. It's plain and simple. You don't shoot 53% from the free throw line. Take 23 of them, and you're not winning.
22 points off turnovers, yo. It's like with our stars today. It's like Harden was good in the first half, and then he disappeared second half. Katie was in the first half, and then in the third quarter he like laid it up and was getting caught on fire a little bit. In the third and fourth, he was doing his thing. Then Harden disappeared in the third and fourth. It was like they were on different, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why can't we just play good at the same time? Like Harden and KD played at the same time, but it was just like everything was off sync, bro.
I gotta point this comment out. Bruce Brown should have started partway through the game. I had a feeling where, like, when I was like really watching Harris, and I'm just like, dude, this team's his kryptonite, and if he's not going to play like he does against other teams. My thought was, why not start Bruce Brown over Harris? Like, he really wasn't shooting, but then at least now you can be comfortable with a guy playing good defense, and at least if Bruce Brown tries to go to the rack, he's not going to like either give up the ball or get blocked as much as like say Harris. I felt like maybe Bruce Brown might have been a better start over Harris tonight.
Was Javon Carter needed tonight? Because I don't.
Hey, Jared L, chill with the spam of Claxton. We get it. He's trash. Otherwise, I'm gonna bounce it out of here, dude.
He's probably just trolling.
What's the point? What was the? To be honest, what was the point of Javon Carter today? Did he do anything?
Yeah, I'm like, was he needed tonight?
Did he play defense? What was the point? And I'm not gonna lie, the few possessions I saw him, I saw him bring up the ball were fucking terrible. I do not want to see him bring up the ball. Like, there's like no point besides him spotting up because he can't really run the offense at all as a point guard. Nothing really. In all of those possessions, he tried to run the offense. We didn't score, and it was just missed opportunities.
I'm gonna put a poll up right now, so we're gonna play the blame game since you guys want to play the blame game in the stream right now.
Whose fault was it?
Whose fault is the loss on tonight? I put Steve Nash coaching. I put Joe Harris. I put Claxton, and I put the last one's gonna be what's it call it? I want to call it new players, which are new.
You need to put an option saying all
continuity is that or new players. I'll just put in new players.
Say continuity. That can encompass guys not playing together. Yeah.
I just put new additions. I put new additions. So y'all gonna choose who you guys choose whose fault is. Y'all want to play the blame game in the chat.
I mean, there's not much to blame, but
DJ says it. DJ says it best because that's why I said earlier. DJ, where did it go? And I agree with him. This is what I said. I blame everybody except Patty. I agree 100%. It's the whole team from coaching down to the players that it was just, and it's really my opinion more to the coaching because they didn't prepare these guys enough. I felt like Nash has been playing too many random weird ass lineups. Like, you know who the best guys are on the team. Put them out there consistently. I just don't get it.
Whole team. Get Real Party. Real Party, come up on here, bro. Call in, Real Party.
They're really saying they said Kyrie. Who's the
here? I'll send Parody. I'll send
Kyrie.
you.
Come up. I want Parody to come up. Somebody said agreed. Nash is trash. Coaching hands down. DJ Chasm.
Age
what did Age say?
Age is pushing this narrative.
Oh my God!
Everything's
we don't talk about that man, bro. He's not on the court
tonight. Where's Kyrie? Why isn't Kyrie here? We would have won if it was Kyrie.
I told you
it's
we're
all
not talking
Kyrie's
about.
fault.
We're not talking about
why
Kyrie.
Why can't we have a full team? That's
no
been
more Kyrie
all night, bro.
We're talking about what happened tonight on the court. We're not talking about Kyrie, bro. I'm going to Kyrie talk.
He wasn't on the Well, age, he wasn't on the court. That's why we lost.
Harden had 4 turnovers. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, and 3 of them were passes to Claxton.
Well, no, actually, one of them was kind of a bad pass. I think one of them was a bad pass. The other two was the other two. Yeah.
The other ones were just Claxton.
Yeah, the other ones were Claxton's fault. But then he had that one in the fourth quarter. That was a big one, though. When I think he was trying to post up, and then he just got ripped, and it was like a dunk or something like that. That was a big turnover, bro. Because like it swung the momentum, and I think like a few minutes after that, the Nash was like, "Everybody out."
I mean, for there being like 4 minutes and to wave the white flag when you're down 13 is kind of I don't know.
And they kept Giannis and Chris Middleton was still in. Like, I'm like, yo, what's going on?
I don't like they kept them both in for like another minute and a half.
Yeah,
I don't understand. Like, you could have obviously. I'm not saying you're gonna win, but it's possible. If you like, I don't know, man. Houston Harden has convinced me that anything can happen. So.
Yeah, bro. Like it's just like we just look like we didn't. It just like we weren't together tonight, bro. It really looked like we were together.
Ah, man.
Yo,
out there, bro. Oh my God.
It's good, bro.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? How's everybody doing?
What's going on?
What's up?
Stress night, bro. It's stressful.
It's not the way we wanted to start the season, but
I hopped on the stream. I saw Saint's face. No cap, no Yankee cap, no cap.
You know it's bad when they got no cap on.
When I'm just when I'm
just
rocking my
feel it,
fresh
bro.
haircut. Yeah. Exactly.
That's a great point, though.
Bro.
But yo, how'd you feel, man? Like,
wow.
I know Twitter is overreacting right now, and I know it's the blame game is happening.
Yeah, exactly. So start off with everybody needs to calm down on Clax. My dude is like, this is like his 3rd time overall starting in his whole career.
Yeah,
and exactly what you said, AJ. You expect this man to lock down Giannis? Like, what are you guys expecting here?
What were they expecting them to have like 30 and 20?
Nah,
like, what y'all expecting Claxton to do?
Nah, bro, he ain't stopping.
Nah, we expect him to have a 40 triple-double. Like that's what we expect.
Exactly what you said, AJ. I'm gonna repeat what you said. Like, a lot of people in this league can't stop Giannis. A lot, like the majority.
The whole league might die. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Exactly. So like, he's MVP for a reason. They're the champs for a reason. They certainly played like it. Yeah. They were just phenomenal, man. I have no beef with the Bucks, no hate. They played like they're champions. They deadass played like
you gotta give them credit, bro. Their defense was on point. Giannis was playing great. I'm gonna say Giannis played great tonight. I'm not gonna.
Everybody was getting. So let me just bring this up real quick before I forget. I don't know. I think you mentioned it, AJ, in the last stream or the one before that. Who was the first recipient of the ball and who was the first scorer in the preseason of a first possession? Joe, right? We always set up Joe for the first bucket, and I was really paying attention to that, and I was wondering, is that what we're gonna do off rip, or is Budenhauser gonna be smart and like know what we're gonna do? I saw Joe just running around, like Chubb said, running around, trying to do something, and nothing was clicking. It was just ISO ball with KD, ISO ball with Harden, ISO ball with Blake.
The offense was so bad. It was just like. And I remember I texted DJ Chasm. There was nothing. And I texted DJ Chasm because I'm like, bro, D'Antoni, like, it's like when we had D'Antoni on the team, the offense was looking like and now it's like now he's off the team, and now you're giving, I guess, Nash and Jordan control the offense. It just looks. I don't know if this is the first game, but it just looks scrambled and it just did look stagnant. ISO and it looked like I was just running chickens running around with their heads cut off. That's what it looked like.
Exactly.
It really looked like that.
They made it worse because then we switched the defense, and then our switching is just like what? Like, well, why is Blake on what's it called, Middleton? Why is freaking I see Harden on Giannis? Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, where's the communication on the floor? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope this is just the first game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really just trying to repeat that to myself.
Like, we don't overreact, bro. Don't overreact.
How bad? Talk about, because I'm looking at this chat, man, and I'm like, listen, I am not like on Clax train 100%, right? Like, I'm not like all like Clax. Like, I see the positives,
I love
and
Clax.
I see the negative. I love them, but I'm looking at this chat, man, and everybody's like, Clax got cooked by everybody. Clax is garbage. Clax is trash. Clax is.
It takes one night for everybody to flip on a player. It takes one night. That's it.
The other night, everybody was not saying this about Claxton. They're saying,
forget about it. It was Lob City. It was
like
Lob
there's
City
actually
2.0.
more Clax hate in here than Joe hate. That's amazing.
That's
right?
crazy.
That's crazy.
It only takes game 1 of the season for everyone to have their full opinion on a player. Like,
It was
bro.
rage.
Claxton is going to be like this whole his whole career, bro. Claxton is cooked. Yeah, it's done.
We might as well dig into Claxton because if you think about this, right? I will start out and just say this about Claxton, right? Like Claxton's defense, I will not argue, right? The guy, that's definitely his top aspect of his game is his ability to switch, his ability to do those things, big, small, like whatever. And, you know, it was a little off tonight, right? It wasn't his best, like perimeter offense, like down low offense. Like he had his rebounds. But the thing is that
our offense is not circled around Clax.
No, it's not.
People are like saying like Clax is the circle, is the main focus of we weren't giving the ball to Kevin Durant. He didn't get the ball till like the second quarter. I'm like, why isn't KD shooting?
And then the second half, where's Harden? Where's Harden the second half? I see him.
Clax is not the focal point of our offense.
Though, Clax is one-dimensional in the sense of he is a predictable scoring center because the only way he's really getting scoring is from the lobs. And if you notice, the Bucks knew that and they played it tough today. The lobs that he was getting from Harden were not easy lobs, and Claxton couldn't get up as high to grab them compared to other moments. They really played him well on that. However, when that's the case, Claxton is going to struggle to score. You saw him get to the lineup, can't shoot free throws. So he does have his issues that are going to be very easy to, if you have a good defensive team that are going to shut him down in that area. And then that kind of changes the game with him. And if he's not having a great defensive game, it does make him a liability to some degree. I mean, it's going to be hit or miss with Claxton. I don't expect him to be every day in, day out games having, monster games. Like, I just don't see that. I don't think he's there yet.
You look at his box score. His box score is not trash. It's not. 12 points, 7 rebounds, 5-6 for 9. That's not trash.
Yeah, you know I'm surprised he got 0 turnovers. Age was saying that Claxton had 0 turnovers.
Yeah, 0 turnovers. That's what I'm saying. It's not trash. But y'all are saying like I said, he had bad moments, he had good moments. But y'all can't expect Claxton to guard Giannis. He's not supposed to guard Giannis. KD wasn't getting the ball. We weren't giving KD any shots in the first quarter and the second quarter. I gotta look up his first quarter stats. He only played like 7 or 8 minutes. And Harden disintegrated in the second half. And it's like, you guys are talking about Claxton. Why wasn't KD getting the ball and scoring more in the first half?
AJ, you know I see some people blaming Kyrie, bro. So don't take it too seriously. Like, guys, first of all,
you knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, we knew that. I ignored the Kyrie thing because I'm not talking about
Kyrie.
Kyrie. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm ignoring the Kyrie
talk. This has nothing to do with Kyrie. Zero. We got slapped. It is what it is, man. We didn't come here to play. No, go for it. Sorry.
No, chat is just. I mean, stuff like this. You literally just heard me say some positives and negatives about Claxton, and all you can say is these fools talk like Claxton's good. Like, exactly. Get the fuck
they
out
troll
of
him.
here.
They troll him, bro.
Some other dude said, some other dude said, I'm listening to these losers talk about. It's like, dude, if we're losers, why are you here watching?
He's a troll. They troll him, bro. They troll him, bro.
No, I know, but you know what?
It's easy to switch the channel.
Exactly. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, go click on the Bucks channel or like go where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And you guys are understand like Brook Lopez and Giannis are not easy to deal with. Like Claxton is in his 3rd year. Brook Lopez and Giannis are good. They're professionals. Like they've been doing this for a long time. So it's like it's not easy to guard those guys, bro. It's not.
I said that earlier.
It's not easy, bro. It's not easy to guard Brook Lopez. Like I said, Brook Lopez is good, and Giannis is good.
The Nets all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, it's not easy to score on these guys, bro. It's not. You know what I'm saying? And it's not easy to box these guys. It's not easy to box Giannis out. There's a reason why Giannis averages damn near 10 rebounds. It's not easy to box him out either.
It's like people expect like the best, like arguably the best player in the NBA. You expect Clax to stop him. Nobody. Kawhi still cannot hold Giannis to under 20 points. I don't.
You gotta separate the conversation.
It's like people. it's like people forget that these people are professionals and the best of the best. And you know what's crazy? The best of the best are like the best of the best, like in the NBA. So like these guys are way better than you. Like Claxton is just.
But you have to separate the conversations with Claxton's from defense rate. Like, tell me, you have to separate the conversation of Claxton's defense against Giannis and Blake. Brook Lopez, and then you take away, and then you have to have a different conversation about the offense, right? Like all around, you can't just like you said, nobody is going to have that great of a defensive game against Giannis and Brook Lopez. I'm sorry, you're just not. Like, show me. Besides, there's very few, if one or two people that can actually do that. What? Maybe Embiid in there. I mean, who else? Like, honestly, give me a name of somebody that's going to handle Giannis and Lopez down
on
low.
the boards. And it's like I don't even look at Claxton. Like I look at Nash for not putting Claxton in the right position. Like I said, like you're supposed to put Paul Millsap to guard and Blake Griffin to guard Giannis. He sat Blake Griffin for a long time in that first. I think it was like he played him in the first quarter, and he sat. I didn't see Blake until like the third quarter, I think, or something like that. And it was just Claxton. Like you're not. Blake is the designated Giannis guy, but you want, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you're putting Claxton in these situations where he's, like I said, he's still young, and it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And then you play Paul Millsap 5 minutes.
That's what I was literally about to say. I didn't see Millsap at all in the second half. He completely disappeared.
5 minutes, bro. He's one of the best rebounders on our team. 5 minutes.
We have James Johnson with
James Johnson looking crazy out there, bro.
What was that haircut?
Find a picture. Find a picture of James Johnson.
I'll look again, but I've been trying.
Somebody take a screen. If you got a screenshot of James Johnson, this is why we lost. We lost because of James Johnson's sideburns.
Yeah,
it's sideburns his fault. That's why we lost.
I will agree with KGT Kim. The very few times that we have agreed, I will agree with him on this. I miss
Jared Allen. Oh man,
the Fro is my favorite, bro.
Yeah.
Always
the Fro.
I got love for Fro. I got love for Karras. I got love for Dinwiddie. I got love from all them boys. But Fro was not winning this for us, bro. We just got outplayed, man. We just got outclassed in every aspect of basketball. We did not look exactly what AJ said in the beginning. We did not look like we played together. Like this is the first. Like it looked like they met up in Milwaukee and said, "Oh, you're my team. I bet."
Yeah, it's exact. Same thing with coaching. It looked like Steve
same thing.
Was like,
same thing.
Threw something in the hat. You threw names in the hat. Okay, this is the starting. Okay.
Yep.
Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Like that's how it looked. You know what I'm saying? And
James Johnson, you get 20 minutes. I don't care.
Yeah, James Johnson get 20 minutes. John Carter, you're not really impacting the game, but you just stay out there anyway. Wait. Let me sit Patty Mills. He made 4 straight threes. Let me sit you for 8 minutes.
Dude was going 4 for 4 on fire. Yep, sit down.
Yes, you sit down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was like some weird experimentation kind of. I don't know what it was tonight, bro. I really don't know, bro. Let me check the poll.
It was tough.
The poll right now. Okay, 72%. We said whose fault is it? Nest Nation said 72% is Steve Nash.
Oh wow.
8% Joe Harris, 10% Claxton, and then 12% new additions, which is like, because of the newness of our team. Wow, the stats. So everybody, okay, so Steve Nash, and then second is just the new additions, like the newness of our team. And then Clax is in third.
I mean, it really, listen, the coach can set them up as far as plays, put in the right guys that benefit the team when it's not working. Yes. Although, players still got to go out there and still get their game going and still play. So it's like, but overall, I think it was just a bad setup from Nash. And I feel like I have to say this again, because in the beginning, there was a comment made by Nash about it's the rotations and who's out there is going to be fluid for a while until we figure out who fits where and where our go-to guys are. So I have a feeling, unfortunately, that this won't be the last game in the next 2 weeks, that we are going to see very spotty
questionable rotations,
questionable players, guys that don't play that often. I have a feeling this is going to be
did y'all hear Nash on
for a little bit?
Sorry to interrupt, but did y'all hear Nash on the pregame interview? Someone asked him, "Oh, so what's our starting 5?" And he's like, "Nope,
Nope.
Literally just nope.
Exactly. Wouldn't even say it, bro.
What?
Exactly.
All right.
Nope.
All right. That's how we're going in the season. Bet. Cool.
Yeah, it's just like we have no chemistry yet, and it's just like I thought. Like I said in the preseason, when I saw how it looked, when we looked at trash in the preseason, a small part of me was worried. Like I said, I was like, no, you could fix this in a week. I don't think we can.
Right.
And everything just kind of came true tonight. Like it was just like it just didn't look right.
Here's two stats to add to how bad it was. Net shot 53.1% from three and lost by 23%. 21 extra shots will do that to you. That was tweeted by Matt Brooks. It's very, I mean, we literally did give them 21 extra shots.
Yeah.
So
they shot 23 more times than us. Like,
yeah.
I know Katie always says that before the game, how many more shots they took in us. Like, they took 23 more shots. That's a lot of shots. And a lot of it was coming off those turnovers, bro. Points off turnovers. Like, come on, son.
And so my question is, are you going to blame that on Claxton? Are you going to blame that on Joe Harris? Are you going to blame that on, let's see, who else? Are you going to blame it on every player?
Yeah.
The free throws, too. They're going to blame everybody. They're going to blame it on Claxton.
The free throws, man.
Free throws are going to blame it on Claxton.
Everything. I'm not, it's like, I know people are like, so like nobody's defending, but I think the one thing that a lot of people need to learn is like, if you're going to criticize with the right information and don't just get emotional and pick one guy during the game and then just go all in on that guy the whole time. And then when you talk about it later, you're just like, F that guy. And it's like, dude, you're not really paying attention to the game. Either means you lack basketball knowledge.
Pretty good. I think I should keep him in the game in the fourth quarter. So he gave Patty a ton of minutes. He's like, okay, let me keep him in the game. But then they started figuring out, okay, we should start running plays for Patty, get him his shots because he's not missing tonight.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons I think Patty Mills is here. He's the Joe Harris safety net. You know what I'm saying? In case Joe Harris has one of his episodes, Patty Mills, save us, please.
Yeah, Patty. Like I said, he's big game. He's not afraid of the big limelight. Like he's not afraid.
That is crazy. First game, 7 for 7 from 3. I mean, this dude, wow.
Yeah, he's not afraid of the limelight, bro. He will do this in playoffs. Like Patty's that type. He will do this in the finals. He'll do this in playoffs. Like he don't care. Like he's one of those guys that like he got some ice in his veins.
Look at the Spurs, man. Go look at his playoff.
Julian's in here.
Oh shit, Julian.
You saw the game, bro?
Quiet.
Yeah.
What was your take, man?
He said yeah.
He said yeah.
You know, we got work to do. That's all. It was just everybody was, I was here and I was in the car coming back like when the stream started. So I kind of agree with what everybody said, but I just, I'm still optimistic. I'm not gonna like, jump ship and like not jump ship, but I'm not gonna like over exaggerate like everybody else. We still, we still in good hands like the All-State, man.
Absolutely.
We good.
Yeah, it's like nothing to panic over.
All right, dude. I found James Johnson fucking sideburns.
You did?
Sideburns.
I knew it's probably on Twitter, right? It's probably on Twitter.
No. I used the NBA. Let me see if I can.
Bro, this is the reason why we lost. This picture, you get the picture y'all about to see on stream of James Johnson is the reason why we lost tonight. This is why we lost. Because I don't know what he was thinking.
I don't know I can't really zoom too much into it, so I'll just.
I can't.
I'll full screen it, but you should get.
You share a screen, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to. You should get a nice view of it. Look at them sideburns, bro. Like the center, the guy right in the center. The guy right in the center. It's hard to zoom in on it, but
trade them.
They trade them. Those sideburns came down straight and then made like a hard line cut towards the front of his face.
Initially, I didn't recognize him. I'm like,
I didn't either.
Like who is he? New?
I think. Maybe we'll see the play. I'll just play it out. But
bro, this man played 22 minutes, 1 point, 0 rebounds. Well, he has 0. I'm gonna just keep it at 0 because he don't even
keep it at 0.
I'm gonna keep it at 0 because that 1 point was like some BS. Like I think he just threw up a shot at the 3 seconds left in the game or something. 0 points, 0 rebounds, 22 minutes. And Nash thought, okay, let me play this guy for 22 minutes and not play Paul Millsap. I'm like, Like, what is James Johnson doing that I couldn't do? If I 0 points, 0 rebounds, I had 0 points and 0 rebounds sitting in my living room.
Facts. James Johnson out there looking like
ludicrous. that chicken and beer album.
Nah, I gotta find the picture because I know somebody had it.
Chris Reed said he put a picture on Discord of what.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, let me see.
He got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and save it here. Let me save this. Now, this is who he said it looked like, so this is kind of funny.
Cakesboo said his sideburns look like my 89-year-old father's mutton chops.
I think questions tonight are gonna be fucking spicy. I could already say.
Yeah, after we go to James Johnson, we'll get the questions.
This is what James Johnson's chops look like tonight.
Yo, he did look undercover brother.
And it's the fro, like that's straight up. Like what is?
It's like he stopped it. Why did he stop it right at his half? Like his half cheek, he just stopped it. He just like okay, barber, just cut it right there. Like I don't know why he didn't just like. It was
and
weird,
paid him for it too. That's the crazy part,
bro. That is why we lost, yo.
He paid money to look.
Now, if he did have a fro like that, though, I'd let it go. But
okay, yo, in the Golden Discord. Shout out Astro Boy.
Yeah,
Astro Boy just put up the good. He put up the good.
I'm saving that. I'm saving that.
Yo, if y'all see this right now, I'm crying, bro. Oh,
yeah, here we go.
Put that up, bro.
Can we put the picture up? Because this.
I have to download it. Give me a second, bro.
Oh, you had to download it.
Insane. This is insane.
Is it up? Oh my god!
Oh, that's beautiful. You know
how do you go to the barber and do that? Like it looked like some like.
Actually, I'm going to because when I did an image search on Google for James Johnson, he's kind of like a Dennis Rodman, bro. I'm gonna put together a compilation of James Johnson looks because he's got a lot of them. He's got dyed hair. He's got a lot of looks, bro.
How does this happen though? Like, how does that happen? Why did he come out on the first game and did that, bro?
He's excited. He's a different kind of dude, man.
I'm not gonna lie, his goatee upside down kind of looks like a mushroom.
I was gonna
looks like a small pair of balls.
Yo, that ass.
It looks like he has a little upside down dick on his shit, bro.
Why he wake up and like he thought this was good? Why he woke up and was like, "Yo, I'm gonna go to the game looking like this." Like,
and zoom in on his braids. One is missing. Like, I don't think
that ass on the front. The joint right here.
Right here.
Yo.
No funny, like
looking like this.
Katie should have looked at him in the pregame and be like, "Yo, you're not playing. Like, yo, you're not playing like that." Like, that's what Katie should have done straight up. Like, yo, bro, you're not playing tonight.
Somebody should have told him to go back to the locker room.
Bro, Katie should have told him, "Yo, you're not stepping out there tonight looking like that."
So he should have got ejected for looking like that.
He should have got ejected.
Yeah, he should have got ejected, bro. This is why we lost, y'all. That is why we lost.
That's why we lost.
Get a shit. That shit off. Hey, you ain't gonna ship this shit off. Ejected.
Since we're kind of showing some stupid shit, I kind of have to throw this out there, just because I know this morning it was a fun thing in Nets world. Like the Nike dropped. Let me find that shit. Nike dropped these bad boys this morning, and I was able to acquire
all
two
those
pairs.
Dunks, I saw those
for 11s for me and my boy Julian.
Nice.
We acquired these this morning.
We acquired them, y'all. Shout out my Uncle Saint, y'all.
Me and Julian will be sporting these though.
I need a cop pair.
Dunks.
I tried a cop, but that shit sold out.
They're gonna shoot up in value too.
They dropped it on sneakers.
How much
is it on sneakers?
Well, my homeboy knows how to he can get in there right on the Nike.
Probably got the bots.
And he got me a pair, and then I got another pair off of StockX for like an extra $50.
What were they, like 160?
I think retail was 100.
They were like 155. They were 100. They were 100 to start, and then I was able to cop a pair for 150.
Oh, they were 100? Really?
Yeah. Dunks are cheap when they come out.
Dunks are cheap
later on.
Yeah, they're gonna be like resale's gonna be like probably 500 because those are like they got the NJ the logo on there.
The price is going up. Yeah,
I might be able to cop one right now. Hold on.
Yeah, it's like 200 on StockX right now. It's not too
Julian
crazy,
brought up a good idea. Like now, I need to go find a matching New Jersey Nets type.
Yeah, we
was
texting about it. I was like, we need to get like a little,
the old joints,
a little jersey,
Oh, I'm looking at Jersey Nets warm-ups, like warm-up shirts, jackets, and shit like that.
There you go.
Okay.
Hey, Chet, shout out
Hey,
to
I have a feeling, AJ, we should let DJ come up, man.
Oh yeah, he already looked like he
DJ, do you want to
bring DJ up? Bring DJ up.
DJ had a lot of good points that we talked prior to the game. Even Daniel did as well. I will give like Daniel. I kind of give him a shout out because he did came out right away, like because that last preseason game we had against the Bucks, and then today, and he's like, I don't like saying this. He's like, but we're not gonna beat them. I mean, we struggled against their second unit with rookies in preseason, and then today, and it's like,
Facts.
DJ did have some very good points that I will.
Who said that?
Daniel came out with it,
Daniel,
and then DJ.
Shout out Daniel, bro.
Yeah.
Big up the UK, everybody UK.
Shout out Daniel, bro.
And the Rant Squad, the Rant Squad.
Big up the Rant Squad.
You're drinking too much tea, bro. We're not gonna lose. What's wrong with you?
Bring him up. Bring up. Yeah, but like I said, it was just like I said. I'm not gonna go that far and say like we're not like the Bucks are gonna be like a problem for us, but it's just tonight. It looked like we didn't even know each other. It looked like we just met, like Real Parody said. It looked like we just met 2 minutes before the game. Was like, "Yo, you guys ready to play?" Like it looked like no preparation at all. You know, what I'm saying?
I was very surprised at that, dude. I felt like I was very shocked at that, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah,
I really was.
The Lakers winning or are they losing?
I think it's halftime.
It's
I think
halftime.
Lakers up, but not much though.
I can get one pair of the Nets for $213 right now.
Is that my brother?
Is that
StockX?
StockX?
That is DJ.
That's
the
go.
one and only DJ.
Let's go. StockX is the same.
Yo,
Shows you better go on eBay.
I'm on
That's
eBay.
good, bro.
Like the highest price is $220.
Oh wow.
All right, DJ, what do you got to say, man? I know this was a difficult day for you.
What's going on, bro?
You're cooling. Damn, bro. All right, so at first I was like, if we lose, I'm not gonna get tight. And then I seen the whole game start off. I'm like, fuck it, I'm tight already. I try not to get tight, bro, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm tight already, man. All right.
Yeah.
First off, like, at first I was like, start LaMarcus and Paul Millsap for me because like rebounding. And guess what happens? For me, the Bucks did like well on that. I'm like, fuck, son. Like, and then after that, I was like, yo, like to be honest, bro, like we came out dead, no like energy, like for missing assignments on defense, like for me, like everybody just played like trash except like Patty and Mills, bro. He carried us today, bro. I can't believe what I'm saying.
Low key, I'm not gonna hold you. Low key, you're right, bro. Low key, he did carry us.
He carried the whole squad, bro. Every time I see Patty, 3, bang, bang, bang. I'm like, yo, Patty,
he didn't miss today, did he? He didn't miss.
He couldn't miss.
He missed today. But yeah, like I gotta just like trash everybody except Patty Mills. But yo, like,
how you feel about Harden though, bro?
Harden, like, he's like scoring and shit, but like he still looks like he's not in shape, bro. Like his first step don't look like quick no more like that. Like Harden just got to get in shape, bro. Like he's not in shape yet. So like I feel like when like season like keeps on going for me, like he'll be in shape. Bro, it's just like yo, is the whole team play like trash except on Patty Mills, bro. Yo, and Steve Nash like rotations is trash again too. I'm like, son. And then I'm like, yo, AJ, for me, number one, like me and you was like, yo, just like offense look trash ever since Dan Tony did. For me, bro, this offense is trash. I'm sorry, son.
It did look bad, bro. It really looked bad.
Ever since our first like preseason game, bro, this offense has looked trash, son.
There's no plays, there's no like movement, there's no off screens, ball screens. It's just like no kind of motion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like last year, it didn't matter who was in the lineup. It could have been Katie Dolo. Boom, 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 boom. Offense, boom, scoring, pass, swing. Like everything was just right. And then this year it's just like we got Katie and Harden, and it's just like it's not good. How does Harden
look like facilitating y'all? Like, does he look like like last year, Harden in the regular season? Like
he had
does he look
glimpses.
like?
I feel like he had glimpses.
Yeah, he had the glimpses, but he
Yeah,
still looks.
I
His
feel like-
passes don't look crisp. They don't look crisp yet.
I feel like he's not at that facilitating God level just right now. Like he doesn't look like how he looked, but I think he'll get there. But I think that's a big part of it, you know, because I mean he can make anything work, you know, and especially once and we have better pieces than we did last year. So eventually I think it'll get it. But I think, you know,
how long should because I shout out that cat, he told me like, oh, it's because that he's rusty, but it's like how long is the rust thing gonna keep, like how long are we gonna keep using the rust, like one of the games, if Harden starts, like when do y'all think Harden should start looking right, you know, because we gotta give it up to he didn't play the whole off season because he was rehabbing, so how many games are y'all gonna give him until like, yo, Harden's supposed to look like Harden right at this moment?
I think Harden's one of the last persons we should worry about on this team. I think Harden's gonna find his groove. Harden's just he's different. He's just different, bro. Harden, KD, those guys are just like I have no worry about them. It's just those are the last people I worried.
We have a Justin Luckett sighting.
Oh, Justin Luckett was good, bro.
Oh wow!
I want Kenny Atkins.
It's been a minute since I've seen him in the chat.
Hey, to be honest with you, I don't disagree with Justin Luckett. I feel like Kenny Atkins is a much better coach than Nash.
Right.
Much better coach than Nash.
Nash don't know what he's doing, yo. But the only thing I gotta say with Clax is he gets gas too fast.
He gets gassed. Yeah,
gas, bro. Like,
is he heavier?
What you said, bro?
Is he heavier? Does anybody know if he put on weight? Like, is it maybe
I think he put on like 10 pounds.
Harden, dude, every year, every game, somebody says Harden looks in shape, and then the next game says he looks like he's fat and drinking shakes. Like Harden is a big body dude. He looks healthy. He's gonna get in a little bit more of game shape. It's obvious, like, but he doesn't look.
You know what worries me though? The foul. He gets no foul calls anymore. No, like the refs don't give him.
Him and KD were getting hit a whole bunch of times.
I feel like it's gonna be like that the whole year. Like he's not gonna get no calls because of the rules. Remember the rules?
Yeah,
he's not gonna get.
And they're even stricter in the playoffs too. Go ahead.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
What you was gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say like every step back three, bro. I felt like he was getting like flagrant foul to a point because people were just like landing their feet right in his entry spot and no call, nothing, zero. Yeah. But I was glad that he was koofing some of those step back threes because in the preseason he was like breaking a lot of them. So it's happy. I'm happy to see that he's channeling his Houston Harden a little bit, you know.
Yo, that first half, he was on fire on that Houston. The Houston Harden came alive. I was like, oh my god, he's back.
Was like, finally.
I think he's gonna come around though, dude. I think you're gonna see more as, and I'm gonna say it like just because I'm not getting into it, but the longer Kyrie's out, the more I think we are gonna see Harden kind of revert to a little bit more aggressive. I do believe that's coming because I do think Patty Mills is going to be a huge emergence in this team. Yeah. And I think you're going to start seeing him a lot more than people are really thinking about because I still think people are kind of sleeping on Patty Mills, maybe not anymore after tonight's game. But I do feel like low-key a lot of people are just kind of like, yeah, we got Patty Mills. But I don't think a lot of people really know what kind of player Patty Mills is. And he had a rough preseason because I just think he was trying to find his footing. And then obviously tonight you see him find his thing. So I do think you're going to see Harden attack a lot more. Mm-hmm. And he is going to adjust and he's going to get in better game shape. It's just not every player comes into the season in tip-top shape. It's just that's the facts and the reality. It takes some guys to get used to like going day in, day out for 82 games. Like,
yo, Shane, my fault.
What's up, dude? No, go for it, bro.
Can you bring up Blake some stats? Because age is like feeling about Blake, bro. I don't know.
Oh, we forgot about Blake.
Bro, I told you that Blake played like trash today too.
Well, I will say this about Blake. I'll bring up his stats right now, but I will say this about Blake, and I'm going to push towards Nash. Is Nash did another one of his like had him in and then like pulled him out for a random ass time and brought him in.
I told you, Blake sat for like a whole quarter.
Yeah, he sat for a whole quarter. He had 5 rebounds, 6 points. let me look at his. Okay, so he was 2 for 5. He made both his free throws. He had 5 rebounds. He had 1 turnover. He had 1 steal. He only had 1 personal foul. Now, part of that I think is just the inconsistency of what Steve Nash did, because he started him out and then he pulled him out and he like disappeared. And then he brought him back in with some random ass lineup that we were like, what? Like, it just didn't make sense. Like, I'm not saying he played like trash, and I'm not like saying he couldn't play better, because again, I trying to look at this and it just felt like all game, like Nash was pulling people in and out of the lineup at random times with no continuity, like with the intention of sitting this guy to rest him and then to bring him in and set him up with this lineup. It was just kind of like the same thing in the beginning of the game. Let me pick names out of the hat, and I will just throw you in at random times. That's kind of how I felt like it.
And Giannis, and it's like
Blake's
when Giannis
been
is
bad this year, dude. What do you?
And Giannis,
you are smoking tonight, aren't you, man?
Blake's been bad this year.
Dude, we had
literally just started.
in his first game.
The year literally just started.
Now let him let him vent. It's all good, bro.
No, I was gonna say Giannis.
We
Giannis
do need to let age come up.
Every time Giannis was in, it's like, bro, like I want Blake or I want Paul Millsap in, but Nash wasn't doing that. He's just leaving Clax on the island by himself to deal with Giannis and Brooke. And it's like, bro, it's like, we got these guys for a reason. We got Blake and Paul Millsap for a reason. Put them in the game when Giannis is in the game.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And sitting Blake for a quarter, you know what I'm saying? It's not good.
How many minutes did Paul Millsap play?
So,
I was like, where's Millsap at?
Like 10?
5,
10 minutes.
He played 5 minutes the whole
Whole
game.
game.
The whole game, bro.
Whole game.
Yo, Nash gotta go, bro. Yo, what about Bruce Brown though? I was like, yo, where's Bruce at?
That's even worse.
You
played
remember
like
when
3 minutes.
And I will say this,
It's
just
even
because
worse.
we were talking about Blake. Remember when we were kind of going on Claxton a little bit in the preseason, and Age was like, "Oh, well, it's preseason. The stats don't matter. None of it matters." Well, you're using the same argument against Blake. If you're saying, look at the stats, like you want us to look at preseason stats, like it can't go both ways. It either matters or it doesn't matter, you know. And it's the
This game mattered.
Yeah, this game mattered, and you could say it was more about Nash than actually Blake, in my opinion. You don't put him in. Nash honestly just screwed up everybody.
Honestly, I didn't see enough of Blake like this whole game enough to like really judge it how I really want to judge it, because like I said, Nash kept like taking him in and out. It's like, bro, just leave him in for a few minutes, you know. And I don't know, it was just, and he put him in with a different lineup every time. It's like, I don't know, it's just weird.
I feel like Blake did the best defending Giannis, though. Sorry to cut who was about to talk.
I did too.
But I did think not the best. Like, obviously, again, no one's gonna lock down Giannis, but out of everybody on the Nets, I think he did the best guarding Giannis, like he did in playoffs. Like, obviously, you're not locking down Giannis, but like he did something. Like, you know, like
nobody's locking down Giannis.
Yeah, we gotta like talk about like Jock Vaughn, because his defense is looking bad every time.
Where's Clifford at? I thought where's the addition?
He's
what was the point of signing him if
bro.
we're just gonna do
like,
the switch everything again?
Come on, Jock Vaughn. Like, I'm calling out Jock Vaughn. Like, come on, bro. Like, your defense been trashed. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I'm not gonna hold you up. The defense was not good, but some of those shots the Bucks was making was just like, damn, they were making
ridiculous,
shots.
bro.
Yeah, some of them they was on fire. Some of them you just gotta chalk it up and be like, yo, they're hitting shots.
There was one middle. There's one pull up 3 Middleton shot. I was like, no way, that's okay. Never mind.
Yeah, there's a couple shots Drew hit. I was like, whoa,
damn,
Drew was hitting shots. Everybody was hitting shots.
Drew was playing. Look, again, I'm gonna say like no beef with the Bucks. They deserve that win, bro. Like
everybody was hitting shots, bro. Mike Bud was about to come off the bench and hit a 3. Like, everybody that came off the bench was hitting the shots.
One of those dudes that was serving us up in preseason.
Nora, right?
Yeah, Nora, join Nora.
My God, who is this man? Like,
he came off the bench hitting shots. Everybody
Jesus Christ.
Grayson Allen, everybody hit shots, bro.
Grayson Allen, yo.
When they play us, everybody turns into a top 5 3-point
the dream team. They
offense when they play us.
A top 5
like let's really think about it. All this happened because James Johnson decided to have those fucking Wolverine ass sideburns on his fucking face. That's crazy. If he didn't do that, we probably would have won today. That's
if they sit in Kyrie, like, why you can't sit him? Like, that's something.
They should have sat James Johnson, bro.
I dead ass did not recognize him, bro. He was on the court.
They should have sat him for that haircut. That was.
Hey, sorry to jump in there. Can we throw up the Discord chat? Like, let's just do a little plug real quick. If you want to join our Discord and have ridiculous,
I said put the Discord in the
join the family.
Oh yeah, we all like. Listen, at the end of the day, we all love each other. We get along, but we have some of the most ridiculous, overreacting, emotional conversations during the game. But it's fun in there. We have
There's
all
good
kinds
people
of
in there.
stuff.
Yeah, we be having laugh out loud moments in there, bro.
Crazy Cat Lady said Javon played 18 minutes, and had the worst plus minus. That is, I was gonna bring that up because I was looking at the plus minus. I'm like, wait, why did Javon Carter has minus 29? I was like, what the? He was minus 29, 0 for 2, 0 for 3. I was like,
he
damn.
was another one of those dudes that was literally just running around collecting money.
Exactly.
That's like what that's kind of how I saw Javon Carter tonight.
Oh yeah, one more thing. I gotta talk about Joey Bucket saying.
Oh, I don't care. I was been blasting him. Go on, man. Go on with your bad.
No.
Talk that talk.
It was saying, but for me, like, no, like bullying him or something. For me, like, it's just like what I'm seeing. I mean, like on TV. So I'm not.
You finna bully him. Stop playing.
I swear I'm not gonna bully him.
Hey, dude. The first thing I said is the Bucks, like legit. I am convinced of this 100%. The Bucks are Joe Harris's kryptonite. Just
you think so?
For whatever reason, I honestly, because I really did watch it tonight because I wanted to see if Joe Harris, I don't want to say the word like, okay, I'll just say it, like whether he was going to choke, like whether he hesitated, whether like if he had a good game, like I was really interested to see. And the Bucks know that Joe can hit the shot and they play him very well. They don't let him get set. They make him uncomfortable. He had a couple good open looks that he did make, but they play him very well. Unlike some of these other teams, where the Bucks have enough people and enough defense, and they are like a good team overall. That I don't know how else to say it. Like if Irving was there, it might be slightly different, but they can handle Harden and KD and the rest of our team defensively. They can. And so somebody like Joe to them is like, they're not really worried about him. Unlike where another team we play, they're using so much energy to worry about KD and Harden where Harris just gets to run around. Well, the Bucks don't have that problem. And I just think these dudes play him good. He's not comfortable. He hesitates on his shots. How many times did he pass it out when he had an open shot? I just think they are that team's got him shook. I don't know exactly why, but I think that team's got his number for whatever.
I was talking about Claxton's defense was not good. Like Joe's defense was really, really, really bad. Like y'all
Joe's defense in general is just.
He was getting cooked. He was getting cooked out there.
He's not a defensive player. He definitely
he was getting cooked out there, bro.
He doesn't have the athleticism. Like he's just universally not a good player. Like a defensive player.
Defensive player,
He's not.
But you are right, DJ. I mean, you are very right to bring it up. We talked about it a little bit, but Joe is just his kryptonite. He is good against certain teams. He's good in certain scenarios, but against a team like the Bucks, I think that's for whatever reason. I don't think that's his game. You know, I really don't. You know, hopefully it changes. Hopefully we see more when we're all put together and we're actually in sync and people know their roles and they know where they should be. Like hopefully it's different, you know.
DJ, you gonna put your Timberland on his neck?
I mean, like, if I have to, I'm gonna do it.
I know you want to. I already know you want to. Just do it. Just do what you need to do.
Nah, cause like I'm thinking like Joey about to come out and for me like redeem himself, and then I'm seeing he doing like cardio out there, ain't getting no drugs. Like
that's facts though. That's facts.
I'm like, come on, bro. Like, are you serious right now, bro? And this is why I'm so happy that we got Patty Mills, bro. Cause like I don't trust Joe. I do not trust Joe, bro. And it proved my point today. It proved my point today. And like against Philly, if he like does this against Philly, then I'm done. Like, what I'm saying, like, if he does this against a Philly on Friday, it's a wrap, bro.
Because you know what it was? I thought Joe was gonna be good today because like I was like, oh, he's starting at the 2, and then Grayson Allen. I'm like, Grayson Allen not going to do anything. But then like I said, this was why I told y'all Mike Budenholzer was actually coaching tonight. He switched up the switching.
all day.
He made the adjustment. First, the Bucks were switching everything in that first quarter. Like they were making it hard on us. And then also they were kind of pinpointing Joe sometimes, like on the switch.
That's why I brought
they
that
were like,
up.
so I would see Joe guarding like Chris or somebody like that. They were like, oh, Joe's out there.
The Bucks have his number. They do.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think WTM said this. I mean, he said Joe hit threes. I mean, but what more do we expect him? He never will be an all-star. I wonder if like Joe wasn't making 74, 75 million, would people hate on him as much if he wasn't making all that money? But
but let me give Giannis his credit because he came out, he did his thing, and
he was great tonight.
Though. So I can't cap him and be like that, like he was ass. Nah, he came out and did his thing,
bro. So if that man gets a jump shot, like if his jump shot, I'm scared. That's scary. That's
jump
scary.
Shot? Yeah, I agree.
He gets a consistent because his jump shot's not looking better.
He don't even need a three, bro. I feel like if he just masters that mid range, it's
over.
Shot,
bro, I'm scared, over. Bro. I'm scared of Giannis if he gets a jump shot, bro. Because that's like, what can you do? You can't. If he gets a consistent jumper, you cannot do.
He might be the best player ever if he gets like a jumper.
A jump shot.
Yeah. I think KD said that one time. KD was like,
KD said that.
Yeah, he was like, oh, Giannis could be one of the best players of all time if he like gets a consistent offensive jump shot and offensive game.
I don't know why people don't practice their mid ranges, bro. I mean, like if you look at that's the main thing about he's already a efficient scorer. But if you look at like the most elite 3-point percentage is usually like a 41. But and the most elite mid range percentage is like a 55. So if he just learned a mid range and he just bro. That'd be so
that's
crazy.
that game you're playing right now, man, where Joe's hitting all the like he played against the Wolves. It's like
that was the Wolves.
It's like I know it's the Wolves, but it's like it gives you that false hope, right?
Did you guys see Joe? I'm sorry, saying did you guys before I forget? Did you guys see Joe airball that like
a mid range shot?
It was
right?
like my god.
Yeah, he should not go inside. But hey, AJ, I think this is a good time to go into like Ask Saint.
Yeah.
With questions. This one,
we don't want this to go too long.
Yeah. If you have any quick questions,
Yeah. If you guys got questions, this is just ask questions. Just put @Saint in the chat, and then we'll try to answer as many as we can. Shout out you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Get us to 100 likes tonight if you can. Who's GA? GA is he's spamming. Let us know what after cutting. Is he a Bucks fan?
Probably.
Yeah, get rid of him.
Fan.
Goodbye.
That is crazy.
He said he's built different.
Who built different?
I think he's talking about Giannis.
I mean, that's true. I mean, if you're willing to injure somebody, you are kind of built different.
Right? Yeah.
Nah, but if Giannis does get a jump shot though, it is scary, bro. That is scary, bro. Because like I said, he can do everything else really like at an MVP level. Like I said, he's a great defensive player, blocks crazy shots, athletic.
He knows how to injure people. Yeah, I feel you.
So
I gotta give him his credit, man.
First question: if Joe Harris continues to stink it up big games, do you think a trade will happen? If yes, who would you trade him for realistically?
I don't think. No.
Yeah, I don't think they're letting him go.
I don't think Joe's going.
Yeah, because I read an article that Joe gave a good interview to somebody on CBS today, and they like he is the only remaining player from like the pre-shitty days to like the rebuild,
the Kenny Atkinson days,
all the way till now. He's like the only, and I just think the Nets staff, like Sean Marks, the owner, like they love that man. Even if he is doing it, I don't think he's going to get $74 million again, but I definitely don't think they're going to be letting him go because he will listen. Joe will have great games during the season, and he will be very durable again. And I think they look at it that way as well. So,
and I think Joe's going to finish amongst the top 5 in 3-point percentages at the end of regular season.
Finished first last year.
Yeah, I think he's going to do it again.
I'd say he got top.
He was 3 for 5 tonight.
Yeah.
That's pretty good though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like Joe
did. It just was his other. It wasn't so much the shooting. It was his. It was his defense. It was his.
You know what it was?
His mishaps.
Whenever we had like we made a run. Whenever we made a run, and then like we would, it was like Joe Harris would get like isolated, and he would just give up a basket, and then they would go back up by like 10. I think that's like what people are mad about because like Steve would put Joe in like random times.
There was a few people that we would do that where it would just it would be a stinker. Like it would just. All right, let's see. Move on to next question. Who do you think will guard Embiid? It doesn't matter.
We don't got Kyrie.
Somebody asked that earlier about you don't have Kyrie.
We don't have Kyrie. Yeah, we put
Kyrie
on Embiid.
KGT asked me that question earlier. Who do you want guarding Embiid? And he said LaMarcus or Claxton. I said, does it really matter? I guess that's the best answer. Like, it really doesn't matter. KG team at chat, Claxton needs to add some muscle. Get him Giannis trainer. KD has a reason to be skinny. Claxton doesn't have a reason to be skinny. Panda, should Patty Mills be a starter? No, only because we need that off the bench.
Yeah,
we need that.
Honestly, he benched Joe pretty quick. I was surprised about that. It was like the first 6 minutes. I think Joe was benched and Patty was in.
If the Pacers offer Miles Turner for Claxton and Harris, should we do it? Yes.
Wait, Miles Turner, Claxton for Harris?
They're not gonna do that though.
I know, but he's just saying, should we?
But definitely, I would take that. Yeah.
I don't know if Claxton is going to be the starter over LaMarcus. I think Nash is going to keep doing the same stupid, fucking random shit every game. I don't think that's.
I think Claxton's going to start on Embiid. Well, didn't he start against Embiid who started against Embiid on Philly? Remember when we played Philly in the preseason?
We played small. We didn't have anybody.
Oh, we went small? Oh, yeah. Okay. But I think he's going to go with Clax again. I have a feeling he's going to go with Clax again.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would probably be better if LaMarcus, but like I said, Embiid, no one's really going to.
I think he goes Blake Griffin. Nah, I'm kidding.
Yo, I definitely don't want Blake Griffin on Embiid. Oh my God, please no.
Cake Spoon said thoughts on Patty's defense tonight. I have zero complaints about Patty. Patty got a couple steals.
He looked really good on defense.
Yeah, Patty,
I got a hot
man.
I got a hot take.
When he was on the
hot take on what, Chubbs? What's your hot take?
Put Patty in place of Joe.
Damn.
I was thinking
but you want to miss that off the bench though, bro.
I mean,
take Patty off that bench unit, bro. It's like
we got Harden and KD, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I like Patty, bro. It was nice to see, but if you had somebody else that could come off like Patty, you can't. Doesn't sound like people want.
It's a good argument to make.
It is a good argument. Yeah, it is.
Because
especially after today.
If Patty's shooting like that, I don't know.
If he's snapping like that, Joe Harris can see that bench immediately.
Real quick.
Bro, that's such a nice little second unit, you know? Like
that is a nice, yeah.
It's a nice little
second unit. Y'all don't want Joe.
Harden's gonna be with the second unit.
Y'all don't want Harris in the second unit?
So Harden having Harris in the second unit is still good.
Y'all don't want Joe Harris in the second unit? You don't think he's gonna be like effective?
Dude, we've said that all last year. Put Harris on the bench, have him come in the second unit. We've been saying that. I've said that, and I've been accused of being the president of Joe Harris. And I've been telling you as the president, apparently, bring his ass off the bench. Like I've been telling you that for how many streams now? There's a history of us saying that he needs to. Next question. I mean, I'm gonna because I know AJ don't want to make this go too long, so I'm just saying next question, and then Chubbs, I'll let you answer it. Do you think reason we drafted Sharp was the move off from Claxton if he doesn't improve by this year?
Yes and no. Yes. Actually, no, I'm going to say yes. I don't know. I feel like if Claxton doesn't develop as quick as we expect him to, Sharp is immediately going to get some minutes, in my opinion. Because, to put it this way, if we're in January or let's even go further, if we're in April and Claxton still looks like he did tonight, where he's struggling with some size and he needs Harden to be more effective off when on the court, I definitely see Sharp coming in over Claxton a lot more.
Let me know in the chat right now, like, what do you guys want Claxton to do? Like, what do you guys want? What would Claxton what's Claxton have to do to make y'all happy? Let me know in the chat right now. I want y'all to put that.
Get a shot. That's what I want to do. Yeah. Get a little mid-range shot. Get a little, he shouldn't have to I mean, like everybody says it, and it's kind of true. Like he doesn't really know how to eat without Harden.
Yeah.
And that's all, get you, just
stand on your own 2 feet, right? I mean, that's what we did talk about is without Harden, Claxton really doesn't have. He has zero offensive game really without Harden.
I got no complaints on his defense and rebounding.
I'm not so much. It's just
Go for
I'm sorry. I think if he learns, if because he's had such random inconsistent timing, and where I'll give Age always brings this up that like the dude needs more time to learn, and I will agree with that. I feel like if his this is the other thing that needs to be seen. Can his basketball IQ grow to make that defensive and rebounding effective? Learning where to be, when to rebound, how to get a position on a guy. Like that sounds bad. How to get a position like when he's down low and boxing somebody out. Like if he puts those things together, his ability on defense and rebounding is going to skyrocket. But he just doesn't have that. He just doesn't have that basketball knowledge yet. And I think where I look at somebody like Sharp, and I'm already seeing right away, like dude knows how to like get in there and bang around, and he's not getting pushed around. And he does have some of that. It does seem like to
he got the genetics though.
Yes, he's got genetics, but it also seems like he knows a little bit more what to do down there in comparison to somebody like Claxton. So I don't know. I don't know. I think that's going to be an interesting development if Clax does not step further than he is now.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be like and then I noticed in the beginning of the game he wasn't trying to be aggressive. Like he had a couple open lanes he could have drove on Brook Lopez, and I'm like, bro, just take it to him and dunk it. But he didn't. Yeah, he didn't really. He just kind of.
He still needs that assertiveness, that just like knowing when do I go and when do I not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Anytime Clax has the ball, it's like, all right, who am I passing to? It's not like,
let me turn your face, look at the basket.
Be a threat. Take your time, like
But because some games we're gonna rely. We can't just rely on Harden and KD sometimes, like because those guys are gonna get double teamed. They're gonna be denying. They're gonna be getting denied. So. You're gonna be open and no one's regarding you. Like you can't just look around and be scared. Go to the rim or take a jump shot. And
if he's gonna go for fouls, he better be working on those free throws in practice then, because like my man cannot hit a free throw to save his life.
Yeah, it needs to be like 2K14 where you have to make 50 free throws in a row. And if you miss one, you got to restart all fucking over.
All of it. Start from zero.
Let him do that.
He really does, yeah. But like AJ said, if he gets that little back to the basket work, a little pull up, like Drew said, if he gets a little jump shot, not even a crazy jump shot, just a little floater game or something, completely
little sky hook,
something, exactly.
A little sky hook or something, It's not that hard to
make it work. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's hard to post. Class and be playing like a kid. Any more questions, y'all? Done with the questions?
Somebody's last question was WTM said, I still see a 12-2 start. Yes or no?
Very possible.
Very possible.
It might start out. It might start out 0-2, but I don't know yet.
Y'all think we're not going to be beating Philly?
Up to debate.
It's a good chance Embiid solos us just by himself.
That's a fact.
It is a good chance Embiid just says, you know what, Allen Iverson versus the Lakers game 1, and we just lose.
Y'all think Ben Simmons is going to play? He's suspended, right?
Yeah, he's suspended the next game.
That's not bad.
He's suspended a Wednesday game, they said. So I think Friday he may be available.
Friday,
but I doubt it. But I don't think he's in game shape, so I doubt they're going to. Last question: do you think teams with chemistry like Hawks and Bucks could be trouble for us like tonight? Yeah, teams that are well that have relatively kept their teams intact from last year, and they already had a good unit set up where they're playing well together. Yeah, right now I think any well put together team is if they're a good team, is going to be a tough game for us until we figure shit out. Jay from Brooklyn popping in.
Yo, Jay.
He said 11-3
start. I like that.
He said
6 on the home stretch.
He said Benham's gonna play.
With his phone in his pocket.
Crazy,
oh, man.
Ben Simmons, yo.
That's a crazy story going on over there. That
he's doing it on purpose, bro.
He's doing the Harden in Houston, bro. He's trying to force his way out.
Yeah,
it's such a kid move, though. This is not AAU.
He's only coming back for the paycheck, and he's gonna be an ass the whole time.
They about to trade him for Skittles.
Benjamin is Benjamin with no J.
Benjamin is.
I figured it.
That's just hilarious. When I saw that story today, I was really wanting to laugh. He was like, Doc Rivers told Ben to do a drill. And Ben was like, no.
He's like, nah, I'm not doing it. And Doc was like, all right, get out.
Yeah, bro.
Is it true, Jay? I don't know if you could answer this. Is it true about the report they were saying where he wanted to take a second unit and try to beat the starters? Was that a true thing or was that like a joke? Because there was a report or something went out on like Twitter. It was saying that Ben challenged, like basically said, give me the third strings and like tried to beat the starters and it didn't go well. It was like 21-5 or something. I don't know if that was true or not, though.
I thought Doc told Ben Simmons to work on a shooting. He got offended and left.
Yo, wait, when was Joe Harris on the Team USA?
2016.
He
was 2016 and he was on FIBA.
I don't remember that. I don't remember Joe being at Team USA. That's wicked.
Yo, fun fact. Y'all know Joe Harris is an NBA champion, right?
Did he get that ring?
He got that ring, bro.
I thought he was on. He didn't play though, did he?
Not a second, but he got that ring.
Yeah, it's true.
He got that ring?
Joe Harris has got something on.
Joe Harris has a ring, bro. I looked at
Ron really needs. Ron really needs everybody to win a ring. It's crazy. He needs everybody to win a ring.
Joe Harris got a ring. That's
Joe Harris has a ring, people. So
I just want to know if
put some respect on Joe's name.
Yeah, right. I just want to know if all those morons that have been saying Kyrie, like net fans that have been saying Kyrie for Ben Simmons, do they still want it? Like,
no.
I know there's a couple people in the chat that probably are like, because I saw them earlier. I don't know if they're still here, but I still wonder if people want that trade.
Let's go Warriors. I'm watching the Warriors. Let's go Warriors.
This game's good right now. This game's
Come on, Warriors. Let's go Warriors, man. See, the Lakers don't look all razzle dazzle, even though they're.
They look more together than us. I gotta be honest. They look way more together than us. Right?
It could be because of Bron, bro. Bron is he's an on the floor coach. You know how Bron is. He's an on the floor coach, man.
I gotta ask Jay, why did we lose? Why did we lose?
They got a better coach than us, though.
Bron is their coach, bro.
I'm talking about Frank
DJ,
Vogel.
even Frank Vogel be having questionable ass moves sometimes too.
Frank Vogel, yeah.
Yeah, he be high. He be high sometimes too.
Yeah, you're right. He's a better. Frank Vogel's a better coach than Nash, of course.
Mm-hmm.
People sleep on. Remember, Frank Vogel had that Pacers team.
Facts. And Paul George with it. Yeah,
yeah, he had that Pacers team that was good for a couple of years. People forget about that.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yo, Kyle said them niggas look better than us.
They do.
You say they look better?
I'm not going front. They do.
I haven't been paying attention though. Who's been killing?
Not really watch. It's Warriors have been trying to really get close, but this is the closest they've been. It's always Lakers.
They shouldn't be this close though. With the full healthy Lakers team and Warriors team without Clay, it shouldn't be this close.
They shouldn't.
Yeah, nah.
Without Clay.
Now Westbrook is stinking it up. I ain't gonna lie.
They down 5, about to be down 3. I don't know.
How much does Bron have?
I don't know.
I don't know, but he's saving my fantasy right now. LeBron saving.
Oh, I forgot they got Avery Bradley. I just came down. Oh, look at Sekou.
Look at Sekou.
Look at Sekou. Look at Sekou, Sekou
we gave up Sekou for a man with mud chops. That's crazy.
Unbelievable, bro. That is crazy. All right, man. I want to wrap this up. Shout out everybody in the chat. Hopefully the Warriors win.
For real.
Somebody said Westbrook is selling hard. Yeah, Westbrook's stinking it up. Of course, LeBron and AD gonna cook. Yeah. But like I said, if the Warriors keep it close, I don't know. Anything could happen.
Hey, do you care if I remove the screen or no?
Yeah, you can remove it.
Still a 2-point game, so anybody's game right now.
Yeah. Shout out Buddy Boy. He said, "Welcome FIBA Patty, but I am Aussie."
Oh, shout out Australia.
Shout out all the Australians in the chat. Yo, big up all the Australians because Patty showed up. Patty represented for the Australians.
If Patty wasn't there tonight, I don't know.
Patty was carrying. He literally was
like DJ said, he was carrying. Tonight, it would have
got ugly. Yeah.
We could have been down by like 30.
Bro, honestly, there was a point we were down 9, and I'm like, I'm surprised we're not down 30. Like the
We
way
could have
we
been
were
down
playing.
like
Patty
if Patty didn't hit
Mills
those
himself.
shots, you would have been down by like 30.
It would have been a wrap.
Would have been a wrap.
Bad.
I mean, bro.
Yeah, it would have been bad. Yeah. Oh, all right. Go last words.
When's Philly? When's versus Philly?
Friday.
Gotcha. Last words. I mean, I guess I'm a quote Jay from Brooklyn. Relax, everybody. It's just one game. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to, jump ship on Claxton, jump ship on, anybody else. They just had a bad game, man. Let's just chalk it up to that. Hopefully, second game we come out with a little bit more chemistry, with a little more game plan. But yeah, man, it is what it is. We're gonna have these nights, but hopefully we learn instead of just like moving on and not learning. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, good last words. Go ahead, Ju.
Glad the season is back. We gonna, these streams is gonna be back regularly. This is like I look at this as like season 2. And I'm excited. We should all, it's okay to be disappointed, but we should all be grateful. Just off who we have on the team, like still got Katie, still got Harden. We still gonna, so just like everybody relax. It's okay. We gonna be straight.
82 more games, 81 more games to go. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
Yeah. Go ahead, Charles.
James Johnson needs to go to maximum security prison for getting that fucking haircut.
Yo, put the pick up again. Say
yo, pick one more time. One more time.
That it doesn't make sense. He needs to go 30 to life. 30 to life.
Yo,
30 to
I
life.
want to fight him. I want to fight him just for looking like this. Like I can't even take him serious. If I was playing basketball, I wouldn't take him serious with this. Like, how do you look at him and be like, "Yo, you're ready to play"?
Walking to the locker room, I hope KD pull him aside, like, "Yo, my dude, let me talk to you for a second."
Don't do that again.
He literally looks Dominican, Mexican, and Italian at the same time. How do you accomplish this? What? What is? He needs to go to jail for this. This is bad.
Feel like a boomerang on his face.
That's crazy.
Bad, bro.
That goatee is crazy.
That bothers me. That just bothers me.
Oh my
bro.
god! You know what? Sorry to interrupt, but you know what? He literally looks like an old kung fu movie villain.
Literally,
he looks like Kareem in that Bruce Lee movie.
Yeah, like Bruce Lee
I bet in like real life he talks and he's like, "Hey, how are you doing?"
It's lip sync. It's lip sync.
It's all off.
This is bad, bro.
That's crazy.
Someone said KD can't talk about hair. Damn, that's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's
He said he's not Australian, AJ, not claiming those chops.
Not claiming those mutton chops.
You know what's funny? James Johnson has this, but KD somehow has the worst hair. That's insane.
Oh, hey, on a side note, real quick, I thought this was important and I wanted to bring it up earlier. After the game, Harden gave a interview about his contract, and he's like, "This is where I want to be." He's like, I'm concentrated on winning this chip. Like, he pretty much said, "I'm gonna sign it, but it's about the money." Like, you could go check it out, go look it out.
He said it's about the money.
No, what I'm saying, the way he said it, like, "Hey, I'm happy here. This is where I want to be. I don't plan on going anywhere else." Like, he literally came out and said that, and was like, mentioned something about the money. Like, dude ain't going anywhere. It's just he's being smart. He's gonna get paid.
Right.
Like, he's gonna be the highest paid player in the NBA if he waits. So that's all he's doing. He ain't going anywhere. I know people are tripping on that, but dude ain't going anywhere.
Golden State up 1, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so, man. I'm not big on the word committing thing, but
no, I'm not worried about it, dude. I honestly, when you look at it, he's about to get more money than anybody else in the league. It's great for his career outside of basketball. Where else is he going to go? He's not going to go to some low budget team. He's not going to go to some random team that doesn't have a great media market. I doubt he can't go to the Lakers. They have way too much money stocked, like wrapped up. Right? What's he going to do? Go to Miami? Like, I just don't see it. Like, this is the best place for him, and he knows it.
I agree.
Okay,
like
you can take the mud chops off the screen now.
Nah, I want to leave them up, bro.
You're gonna leave them up.
Fine, I'm gonna put that one up.
Oh man,
way better.
Oh, Braun is wilding.
You said Braun is wilder?
Yeah.
He's been wilding the whole game.
But how the Warriors? How are the Warriors still like in this
Warriors
game?
are keeping up though, yo.
Steph is not even in the game. Steph is not even in the game.
Yo,
they improved the role players. They improved the role players.
What's his name? Jordan Poole? Am I? That's his first name, right? Jordan Poole. Yo, the crazy ass improvement he made from last season to this season is insane.
Nah, he's good.
That dude is nice.
And that contract looking. Warriors got a gem with that.
Don't
like,
they?
There's a whole bunch of young guys. It's just a whole bunch of young guys.
What's the big dude they got? The rookie that's promising.
James Wiseman.
Wiseman. Where is he? Is he injured?
He injured still.
Yeah, he's injured.
Shit.
He soon come back.
Okay.
Damn, Ruster. Thought he turned the ball over.
Damn.
Go ahead, Chasm. Last words, bro.
Last words is it's a long 82 game season. Don't panic, but I ain't gonna cap. Like, this game was bad, son. I can't even cap, bro. But
yeah, I don't even want to watch this over again, bro. I don't even watch it over again.
I won't, bro. The man played without Portis, DiVincenzo, and Drew Holiday. And still won.
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro. But keep your like heads up, son, and keep going. Like, Nets world, bro. From we here, like, season, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Tell your friends about it, but hey, buckle up, for the 82 game season,
Let's see.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, it is the first game. It's not how I wanted the season to start. I fooled myself into thinking this was going to be a good game today, and it was pretty damn ugly. Shout out to Patty Mills. You got to give it to Sean Marks again for the price that we picked that dude up for. We are going to be definitely happy with Patty going forward. I mean, the team just needs, they need to learn how to play together. I kind of forgot how many new guys we have again. Mm-hmm. Yes, we looked at playing the same team we played last year and got bounced out by, and it looked like all the same problems were there. But I do believe that once these guys get comfortable playing with one another and Nash figures out who he's going to start, I think it won't look as bad. My only fear with Nash, though, is that Nash is going to continue to make the same dumb fucking, excuse my language, but dumb calls, that he is going to keep pulling people out at random times, putting in crappy lineups. Like, I'm really honestly nervous about that. I just hope the rest of the team can kind of gel together with the random shit that Nash does, so it kind of offsets it a little bit. That's where I'm hoping, because honestly, I'm not confident with Nash as our coach, even next year, even the year after. Like, they may like him as a person and he may be great, but as a coach, I'm not.
This is the first. This is gonna. I told y'all this is the year we're gonna have to see if Nash can really coach, because there's no more D'Antoni. There's like this is his like. Yep. He's controlling things now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, him and Jacques Vaughn are controlling things, so it's like Nash is gonna have to step up, bro. These guys can't coach for you, bro. You're gonna have to coach.
Exactly. He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to do something, and I just. Yes, I like our team better than I did last year. Yes, we have, obviously the players are better. Now I just want to see them come together, play a traditional setup. Please start making the right calls, putting the right players in. Don't give James Johnson with fucking kung fu chops, fucking 20 minutes a game. Like, just shit like that drives me nuts too, where it's like you have all these other things. The game, you said it earlier, the game was winnable. At times the game was winnable. But yet Nash's inability to put the right guys in at that moment, either defensively or offensively, is what killed it. So, I don't know. I'm not panicked. Unfortunately, I won't be here for the next game. Coming off my vacation Friday, so I'll be at work and I'll be in chat moderating and shit. But Yeah, man. I'm not panicked yet. Just not a good start to the season.
All right, y'all. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Please get us to 100 likes. We're at 80 right now. Thank you, Real Parody, DJ Chasm, who else was on Rage. Guys, appreciate for y'all for coming on the stream tonight, blessing the stream.
Thanks for having me, brothers. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and my last word is here. Don't exactly what Zane said. Don't panic. We're still here. It's 81 more games to go. It's not like nothing to panic over. But we'll be back. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
you want to see Saint with a
do-rag?
Oh, who wants to see?
I'm not gonna lie. That would be kind of dope.
Yo, get that poll up real quick. Get that.
I want a silky. Imagine Saint in a silky.
Do I need an Amazon? Hey, if I'm gonna, you know what? How do I buy that on Amazon? What do I type in?
Look up silk durag or
velvet durag.
Silk, yeah, silk. Get the silky.
Saint. Get the velvet durag. Get the velvet.
Velvet?
Get the velvet durag.
Velvet.
Now get this video to 120 likes.
Yeah, you need the velvet durag.
120 likes. You guys will see Saint in a
that's a good one.
Durag, facts.
Good one.
With a durag.
Yeah.
We got 120 likes right now. Saint will put it. We'll see him.
No, get us to 100, and I'll wear the velvet durag.
All right, 100.
What color? What color? Can I just stay black, or do I have to go different color?
Yeah, any color. It don't matter.
What about I think black would probably be the best, right? Nah. Yeah.
Blue, red, burgundy, orange looks clean.
Burgundy looks cool.
I'm going black.
Yo, that's sick.
Yo,
black Saint.
I'm not gonna hold y'all.
Listen, you're gonna have to teach. Hey, Chubbs, we're gonna have to video call, and you're gonna have to teach me how to put this on, bro.
I'm not gonna hold y'all.
I'm gonna order it. Listen, I'm ordering this shit right now, bro. Right there.
All right. I'll show you how to put it on.
All right.
How many likes we got?
We're at 84. I don't know. Let's see here.
Y'all don't want Saint to do right then.
Y'all not ready for that.
Y'all not ready for that. Y'all not ready for that drip. Y'all not ready for that drip. Y'all not ready for that swag.
Yeah, you don't want. Yeah.
You don't want that swag.
It's
somebody said
in the bag though. If we do get I'll pick one. If we do get 100 likes, I'll rock it, dude.
Beauty supply store Saint.
Get one where the back part goes all the way down, it's just long as hell, it's a cape almost with the.
It's a cape.
Beauty supply
that's what I'm saying. Look at that right there.
Yeah.
The velvet one.
That's the one.
Yo, that would be sick if Saint to do that, yo. I'm not gonna lie.
If we get 100 likes at some point, I will pull out the do-rag. But until then,
it's too late now, man. It's too late. I don't think
I was about to say.
No. The do-rag will come out at a later date, maybe.
If the Lakers lose, bro, it's gonna be bad, bro. This their whole squad on the court.
That's the only thing saving my night right now. If the Lakers.
They're gonna talk. I just wanted to lose because I hate the Lakers.
Bro,
that's why.
I need LeBron to do good because my fantasy is looking.
Oh, your fantasy, right?
I'm not even gonna hold you because the other person got Curry and.
That sucks.
Yeah, the Lakers losing will make
cheer me up a little bit. Yeah,
facts. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Hell yeah.
Drew Holiday came in clutch for me though. I'll say
you can end this thing.
You got Drew.
All right, y'all. We'll be back. We'll be back Friday.
Yeah, I got you.
Some of us will be here. Some of us won't. Peace out, Nets Nation.
All right,
That's right.
God bless everybody.
100K.